Okay. Clear, clear. Oh. That was weird. On my end, it went completely black. So. Oh, you're just such a chunky body. I hope you're not rude to tutoring all day. Hello, y'all. Today, I'm gonna be just doing my hair, chit-chatting for a little bit. Haven't been live in a little while. And I'm not really good at doing my hair. So that's the first thing I'm gonna preface this with. Second thing is this heats up a lot and the smoke detector's right under here. So I'm kind of scared because sometimes it be going off, but I can't do my hair in the bathroom that we're currently in because that outlet is like blown out. So that's not a good thing and I can't use it in there. But my goal today is I'm gonna pull back my hair and pull out some strands like this. But I want to like bump the ends of my hair so it's not just all flat like that. But I'm not really good at doing my hair like that. So I just be kind of winging it and hoping that it looks good. Which works for me sometimes, but other times it's like we have to really hope for the best. But that's okay. I'm gonna wipe the camera real fast. Just because I feel like sometimes my camera look extra dirty. And I know the lighting's probably not helping in the back. Probably should have done more lighting in front of me, but that's okay. Honestly, I've been starting to get, I know I say this every time, but every time I say it, it feels like a false statement. Hello. It feels like a false statement because like it doesn't fully last. But I always end up feeling like I'll have more energy and then it goes away. And so that's where I'm like, oh, like it doesn't last enough for me to like fully be excited about it or to keep doing things. Honestly, I was gonna like bump all of my hair, but now I'm thinking that I don't want to do that. And I know it's gonna get a little, not messy, but I know it will eventually like start to come out. But it's okay. As long as it looks decent. Jack's been liking when I kind of like do my hair like this, but it's always been really like messy and I never tried to bump the ends. But I've been wanting to like bump the ends a little bit more. I feel like that would just look cuter and better. But to be honest, I gotta find like the right way to pull back my hair because obviously with my hair being this short, it's like sometimes I can't pull all of it out. So I need it to at least stay. And whatever hair I do use for like my little bangs, I'm gonna like try and style those a little bit cuter. And I just washed my hair, so I don't want to put hella product in it to pull it back. So I'm gonna try and just do this normally. And I do have to do my skincare, and I kind of want to clean up my eyebrows, but I don't know if I'm gonna be lazy with that because I don't really fully feel like cleaning up my eyebrows. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well, thank you. Like I said, I'm starting to like feel a little bit better. I still get some morning sickness sometimes. Yesterday I got sick, but that's because Leo's poop smelled so bad. I went to the restroom when I got up. I went to go pee in the morning. And I was like, okay, like I'm not feeling bad at all. Like I feel pretty good. And then I walked out of the bathroom and Leo's poop smelled so bad. I literally ran back in the bathroom and threw up. And then I ate and then it was all better. Oh, thank you for that. I caught it at the last little glimpse. But yeah, we're technically measuring at 21 weeks right now. We did the 20-week anatomy scan, and that was really fun to do. I know a lot of people say they get nervous for it, but honestly, I wasn't really nervous for the anatomy scan. I think it helps that like everything so far has been good with him. Like, he's not, like, every time we go to the doctor, every time we get like blood tests, like everything says he's really healthy. Even when we got ultrasounds, like before, he was moving a lot in those ultrasounds. So we know that he's a very active baby, like even before the anatomy scan. And then during the anatomy scan, she was like, oh, you got a real active baby? And we were like, so we heard. So it's really cute. We got some good pictures too, so that was also really exciting. Okay, maybe I should have bumped it, because now if this isn't bumped like that, then these being bumped is gonna look funky. Right? Like, I don't know. Hello from Mexico. Hello from the Bay Area to Mexico. How are you guys? How's the baby doing? He's doing good. That's what I was just kind of talking about, is like we did our anatomy scan. We got more pictures, so it's really cute. I left him at my mom's house because I took him to show my mom. And I think my brother wanted to see them. Hey, it worked like I thought. Y'all know, even when I had long hair, I don't really do my hair besides pulling it in a slick back and some basic stuff. So me trying shit with short hair is like really trial and error. But low-key, I'm trying to give, you guys know how Miss Honey does her hair in Matilda, if you've ever seen Matilda, like how she has a little bumpiness, and it's just like, but it's still like pulled back, but like really cute. That's what I'm trying to do. Hey, from South Georgia. Ooh, South Georgia. The peaches. Is all of Georgia about the peaches? Or is that only a specific region of Georgia? This one looks funky. We might have to come back to this one. But I wanted to see how it would work. Maybe I just need to lay it a little bit flatter on the top. Just so I like come out this way. That was horrible. I was gonna say that didn't even feel right. There. I'm like, girl, Miss Honey, girl, you're funny. Yeah, I was obsessed with Matilda when I was younger, and I love Miss Honey. I thought she was so cute. I literally was gonna wear overalls today, but I was like, nah, me and my friends might do a beach day tomorrow, so I think I might wear my overalls to the beach tomorrow. Oh, see, I'm not very good at this, y'all. Like, but we're trying. We're attempting shit. We're attempting, and that's all that matters, because if it doesn't look good, at least we tried. And to be honest, it's so sad, because all I'm really trying to do is bump the ends. Like, I just need to invest in some, like, hair curlers or something. Or make Jack learn how to do this and then have him do it for me. Because, well, I really should have bumped the thing. Okay, well, it's okay. How am I supposed to do the back of my hair? How am I supposed to do that? Oh, that one turned out good. That turned out great, actually. And this one looks all funky. Oh well. We're winging it. John! Hello. It was so funny, John. I went out with Camila and Nathaniel to like chat for a little bit. And Nathaniel was like, I didn't know that was John sitting over there. He was like, I would have said hi. And I was like, yeah, I was like, honestly, I was so overwhelmed. I was like, I was literally so overwhelmed. I probably should have said something. But I also forgot that Nathaniel, like, knew who you were, to be honest. Like, but Nathaniel, out of all people, is, like, on my lives probably the most out of my friends. But he was like, oh, I was like, yeah. I was like, he's the one who brought the cake. And he was like, honestly, you're a, like, Nathaniel loved that cake. Nathaniel loved that freaking cake. He wanted to take some extra pieces home. And we were like, go for it. But then the wind started kicking up. Started getting into it all. And it's so funny because hella people afterwards asked me for the bakery. Exactly like you said. And I have not been able to tell them because I'm like, y'all, I don't freaking know. I'm just gonna hope the back looks okay. If the back looks bad. If the back looks bad, it's not my fault. I'm also trying like very hard not to burn myself. Cute, sorta. Sorta. My hair's so soft right now. I'm surprised it's even semi-working, to be real. Okay, I killed that one. We gotta try to fix it. Hello. Dun, dun, dun. That's a good idea. Teach Jack how to do it. I know. Now that he's cutting hair and shit, he needs to learn how to bump my hair. Dun, dun. I need a peach cobbler recipe for my birthday. It never turns out right. Oh, man. If I talked to my grandma, I would get hers because my grandma makes a really good one. But I don't really talk to my grandma, so you're kind of out of luck. Bump it. Hey, guys, look at me go. Like I said, this is probably like the simplest thing you could do with your hair, but I don't freaking be doing my hair, so a win is a friggin' win. Like I said, I'm also trying not to set off the smoke alarm because this thing be smoky. Okay, this side looks horrible. It's okay. It's on the back of my head. If I don't see it, then it don't matter. You know what I mean? If I can't see it, then that's people in the back of my head's problem. It ain't my problem. Heck yeah. This one, I don't know why this one's like that. It's a little weird. Where the freaker? Oh, it's right here. We went and watched Spider-Man last night, and then last week we went and watched The Odyssey, and it was so good. It was so good. Where's Leo? I don't hear him. He's literally laying down right next to me. Ignore the clothes on the floor, but look. He's right there. Hey, buddy. He's actually not snoring too loud, but he is laying right here with me. When it's just me at home too, like he especially will just chill. He'll be real chill. I'm gonna try and flatten this part because I don't want it to stick up off my head that much. I want it to bump, but I don't want it to bump off my head, you know what I mean? Yeah. Horrible. Oh well, I think this is the best I'm gonna give it. Literally think this is the best it's gonna get. Guys, I'm so like itchy to go shopping for like new clothes because nothing friggin' fits me no more. And the sweats that we have at the house even like don't really fit me. So like nothing be fitting me. And even with sweats, I don't want to feel like they're freaking like high waters. I swear pregnancy made me get taller. Like it's absolutely insane. But I want to like freaking go get clothes, but then in my head I'm like, girl, like don't fucking buy anything new because you're not gonna be friggin' pregnant forever. But like these shorts that I'm wearing right now, the little diamond studded ones, these ones, Nathan gave these to me, and they like never fit, obviously, because they were like his size. And now they fit completely. Like I don't even have to do the thing where like I literally usually like go an extra loop over and do a little like hoodoo voodoo shit with it. And now I don't have to do that. They literally fit me completely. So I don't want to buy new clothes, and I'm definitely not buying maternity clothes. Literally early on, like when I first put on my pair of jeans and they didn't fit, Jack was like, "Oh, we could get you some like maternity leggings." I looked at him like, I ain't buying no maternity clothes. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all whatsoever. Question. What's your question? Dun, dun, dun. Where are you from? I'm from the Bay Area. Did you cut your hair? Yeah, a minute ago. Like your septum piercing. Thank you. He's chilling. He definitely is chilling. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh, Leo. Yeah, but I feel like this is decent for my hair. Like I said, I just wanted a little bump of like, so that it didn't look super flat. Like I didn't need it like curled. I just want it so it's not like, whoop. You know what I mean? Now the back. We don't talk about the back. We don't worry about the back. But everything else looks fine. I also really want to get a little decaf coffee from Phil's, but I also can't spend money. So that's not gonna happen. And I'm gonna be taking my mom to the airport later. She's gonna leave me for the weekend. So I can't go get coffee with her. I'll let her go get coffee with my mom. You might even see it on the bed, but I ate like a mac and cheese cup and I left it on the bed. It's right there. And I'm still hungry, so I need to go eat. But yesterday, before we went to the movies, I had the fucking worst acid reflux I've ever had in my entire life. And it was not fun. I literally thought, how do people who have this all the time deal with this? Because for me, that was horrible. I really want to clean up my eyebrows, but then part of me doesn't because I'm lazy. But I feel like I should. But then, like I said, a big part of me don't want to do that. So we're just going to do some skincare. Let's unplug this. I get so scared unplugging my appliances, I'm not gonna lie. I always feel like I'm gonna like electrocute myself. Which would not be good. But you know. Y'all, I finally found my iPad while I was moving stuff out of my mom's house to here. Well, actually, it's all still sitting in my car because we keep saying like the painter painted one of the rooms, and then his mom's gonna move his stuff out of the master bedroom because she wants to give us the master bedroom so that way we can just kind of have like our own privacy when he comes. And she was like, it will be more convenient that you guys have the bathroom in your room and like all this other stuff and whatever. So we got the room that she's moving into painted for her, and now we just have to wait for her to get her bed because she like ordered a new bed because she doesn't want the one that's in her room. So we're waiting on that to come in, and then when her new bed comes in, then she's gonna put it in the room, and then we're gonna take all the stuff out of her current room, get that painted, then we're gonna move our stuff into that room, and then this is gonna be the baby's room, obviously, when we're gonna put the baby in a room because he is sleeping bedside for a good while. I ain't putting him in no other room until I'm ready to put him in another room. So yeah, basically I have a lot of shit that I'm like, I thought we were gonna be able to move in like 2 weeks ago because that was kind of like the timeline we were on, and then we weren't. So now it's just kind of like sitting in my car, which is like, okay, this hair is really pissing me off, and we're gonna try and tuck it back because it's really bothering me. Like, just seeing it hang out is making me mad. Like, I don't want it sticking off the top of my head, you know. I really should, jeez, I really should use an exfoliator. Not that I really need it, but I feel like it'd be good to just kind of exfoliate. But I kind of did recently, so I think it's really just because like right here I feel it. But I haven't really been drinking my chocolate milk like that, and usually chocolate milk is what breaks me out the worst. Well, not breaks me out, but you know, I get my little bumps. But that's because it's just anything that's lactose in general with me that be happening. So it gives me acne, but right now I don't really have that. I think it would just feel good. It just always feels good to exfoliate your face, I feel like. But I don't really fully need it, so no need to waste the products. Sometimes I feel like my under eyes get like super dark though, but I also think it's the lighting right here, because yesterday I looked fine. Yesterday everything looked fine and dandy. Man, I cut myself off, but I found my iPad and I went and got a library card because there's an app that you can like get free books online and audiobooks and stuff with your library card. So I want to make sure I got one of those, and I did. And so I like set that up. I went and got like thicker yarn, that way I can do hand crocheting, because I was seeing that online. I was like, that looks pretty cool. And long story short, I basically was like, I need more hobbies. Guys, there was a mosquito, I had to kill it. But I basically need more hobbies, so like, and stuff that I can like multitask with and deal with. So that's where I'm like, you know, I thought those would be good to start with, because I've crocheted before, but I've never like hand crocheted. Like, I've always used the tools, and this one, like, the blankets look really cute and they look nice, so I'm like, you know what, I could do this. You're so pretty. Thank you. Appreciate that. No, I would not be your girlfriend. I already have a boyfriend. I already have a boyfriend that I love oh so much. The most in the entire world. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. I'm probably gonna put on just like a little bit of concealer today, but we'll see. Actually, because sometimes I say I'm gonna put on concealer, and then after I'm done doing my skincare, I'm like, nah, don't really want to. And then other times I'm just like, yeah, it looks kind of good. I like it right now because like my face is a little bit more tan because the summertime. Not like too tan, because sometimes in the summertime I be getting real dark, which never really bothers me. I never really care how dark I get in the summertime. But I end up, sorry, focusing. I end up, my House Lab shade is now like the perfect like skin tone shade. So when I do put it on, it just like kind of blends and it looks like way more natural with nothing else on. Because I'll really only put it like here, here, and around my mouth. Because I feel like that is all that's really needed. So I do that. I really have been trying to let my eyebrows grow out too. And y'all, I got a little pimpy right here. Y'all see this? It's only bad because I've been picking it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I've been picking it real bad. And I keep telling myself not to, but the thoughts, they keep winning. They keep winning. So, can't let the thoughts be winning, to be honest. What a beautiful face. Thank you. Appreciate that. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna have to steal some of my mom's eye creams and stuff again. Whenever I run out of eye creams, I just go and take my mom's. It's because like they're ones that she's usually like almost done with, and I don't want to go buy a new one when like my mom has a lot of products, so I kind of take the ones that she's not using at her current moment, you know what I mean? Like she set them down for a while, so it's like, I'll take this off your hands and I'll finish it for you. But these ones, it just sucks because like I've started to get kind of picky with my eye creams, and these ones are just so good. I'm just, like I said, I'm just like really fucking stingy right now with spending money. Like I don't even go out and buy myself food for real or nothing like that because I can't, like in my head I can't justify spending any money like that. So I don't spend money on nothing. And then recently, literally recently I had to freaking cancel my card because I got charged for something on my card, and I be putting like my money that I do have into like my savings. So that way, like, it's not a regular savings account. It's like one of those savings accounts that gives you like the interest and all that other stuff. Don't ask me any more questions on that because I don't really know shit about finances for real. And I put it in there, and so I keep enough in my account to take out for like my subscriptions or anything that I'm paying for. And they charged me double for something. And then they said they weren't gonna fix it. So I said, I don't even know how this happened because I only have proof of one thing on this account. And I'm not paying for another one because they said it was being paid for on something else. I like, that's not gonna happen. So I basically put it as fraud, and they canceled my card, which is valid because like it needs to be done, like obviously. But dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Hello, how are you, Alicia? Dun, dun. Also, this moisturizer, y'all look, I'm at the bare bones. I'm at the bare bones. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just gotta tell myself everything's okay. I just always try not to scoop that much. I always try and scoop less and then add more. What, my Leo? He's like, girl, pay attention to me. Look at him. He's like, what you got over here, ma'am? Whoa. I know, buddy. He's probably really happy that I'm actually sitting on the ground with him. Usually he just lays by the bed while I sit in bed. Ew, he farted. Why'd you get the toot, dude? It's stinky. Your toots have been real stinky lately. Yesterday was so funny. He literally like human farted again yesterday. Look at him. Stretching. Whoa. Yeah, it was so hilarious. I was like, whoa, you have not let one rip like that in a minute. Your fart's been stinky, but you haven't been letting them loose like that. You definitely pull up the hairstyle so well. Thank you. Like I said, first time I had to bump, like this is the first time that I bumped the ends because I just felt like it looked better. And I'm glad it's staying because I need something to do with my hair. I was really happy cutting my hair off because I just really felt like I needed to like get rid of my hair, to be honest. It wasn't even about like styling as much as it was like getting rid of my hair. And so now when I grow my hair out long again, it's gonna feel so much better to just have like a reset and a refresh of like my hair. I don't know how to explain it other than like I just felt like I needed to get rid of it. So I did. And it was like short enough for me to like feel good about it. And my hair grows pretty fast, so I wasn't like too worried off of it. I really do need to clean up my eyebrows, because when my eyebrows don't be laying the way I want them to lay with just gel, that's how I know I need to clean them up. Someone bought off our registry yesterday, and I got really excited, and then I seen it was Jack's cousin. Everything's gonna be alright. Happy Friday, period. Well, you're beautiful. Love the short hair. Oh, thank you. But yeah, it was Jack's cousin, and I got really excited because I'm like, ooh, I want to see what she bought, because like the message was like, oh, you could see what she bought, and I was like, yes. And then I go and I click on the message, and then it said that she wanted to keep it a secret, and I was like, now I feel bad if I still look at it, because they still are like, do you want to still see what they got you? Because like you can, on baby list, like you could still put that you want to see what they got you, or you wait until it just gets delivered. But I was like, no, if she wants it to be a secret, then we'll wait until it gets here. And then I know Camila said she wanted to buy me the baby wrap. I put a baby wrap on there, and then I put a structured carrier, but I really want the wrap a little bit more. Like, I know a lot of people say it's good to have like a structured carrier, but I just think the wrap for me would be a lot better. Obviously I don't know shit yet, but it's like I just feel like that comfort for me will be a lot better. And a lot of people talk about like the weight and shit, but the wrap that I got is like, the wrap that I put on there is like one of the most like popular ones, and like has good reviews for it, so I'm not tripping too bad. Plus, I be in the gym, I can handle it. I'm just kidding. Pretty, thank you. Better to shit in the sink than to sink in the shit. Let that shit sink in is so funny. That's hilarious. Okie dokie, chokies. I finished with my skincare. I don't think I'm gonna put on concealer. I was gonna put on concealer, but now I'm kind of like, nah. What I might do though is curl my lashes and then put on like a light mascara, not like the YSL one, because the YSL one is like really good for volume. Holy hecker, my foot fell asleep. But I think I might put on a little bit of mascara. I'm either gonna do a brown or see how liquidy my black is, because sometimes my black ain't that liquidy. I do like this one better than this one, but I think this one might have a little bit more juice in it, if you know what I mean. If you know what I'm saying, know what I mean, know what I'm saying, know what I mean. Oh, so, oh, I think it's in there. I have to get up. It's so funny because like I feel like my core is still pretty strong, but still engaging my core is like so different. So I always like, every time I need to get up or something, like Jack literally always helps me up, even if I don't like need it for real. And that shit is super helpful. Donde está? Well, I was gonna look for my lip liner. Oh no, I said I didn't want that. Oy. Okay, well, we're gonna use whatever lip liner thing is in here, even if it's the dark one. I really don't want it to be the dark one though. Maybe not. Maybe we go for like an actual lip liner. We'll see. Let's see. Okie dokie chokies. This one is, yeah, see, this is a dark one. And I like the dark one. Y'all know me, I love a dark lip. But I kind of want something more neutral. We might be doing this. Ooh, my hair perfume. This shit smells so good. And it has UV protection in it, so I love that. And then I do have to spray all my stuff. Do you guys spray all my stuff? I have not used this in a while, but I think it might be a little too dark for what I want to go for, but we'll see. We'll see. And then I do have a liner in here. Ooh, but this one, I don't think I want to do that one. I don't think I want to do that one. Ooh, I also have my lip sculpt. I haven't used my lip sculpt in a while. This one, me just pulling everything out. I have not looked in my purse in like years, but y'all know this thing in here is only lip liners. Hey, I found my mini mics. I totally forgot I brought this to Nathaniel's. And that was a cool last minute ago. Let's see if we put it in now. Tell me if it works. Tell me if it works. Tell me if it works. Are they charged? Me trying to see if they're charged at all. I'm like, it's gonna die. Hold on. Let's see. I also didn't plug in the other end yet. So, oh, this one has the fluffy on it. Why does only one have the fluffy on it? It also has hella lip liner shit on it, so. Oh, maybe it's not gonna die. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm a little stupid. I'm a little slow. Let's see. Hey! But now I got both of them on. Does that work? Is one of them working? This is me just freaking around. I love finding stuff and then playing around with it. It's so dirty it is. Could have some lip liners in there. I don't even know where to put this. Should I put it on my chain? That's gonna slide off, huh? It's gonna make hella noise. Okay. And this, what shape is this? Oh. Okay, my one that one's not even sharpened. Can't use that one. This one is sharpened, so we're gonna use this one. Okay. We need a good black. But I gotta see which ones got enough juice on them. That's actually not that bad. I may be able to use this one. This one's a bit better. We're gonna use this one. I was thinking about using a brown, but nah. No need. I just hope my lashes give me a good curl. I just really want to get a decaf iced coffee. Like, I'm just craving a good iced coffee. There's absolutely nothing wrong with putting makeup on while you're pregnant. There's certain ingredients that you can look out for, but there's literally like nothing wrong putting makeup. And I'm putting on mascara and a lip liner. So that's like the most minimalist makeup that you can get. But there's genuinely absolutely nothing wrong with putting anything on. And it's just because I want my lashes to stay curled, because sometimes my lashes don't be staying curled that much. I don't need them to be too dark. That's why I'm not going in with my YSL mascara. Because my YSL gives me volume. And I don't think the volume right now. might go in with a little bit of a brown on top too. As a former baby, I wouldn't do it. Well, as a licensed esthetician, I know that there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing it. I know what's pregnancy safe for your skin and what's not, as far as formulation goes. My baby doing just fine. He doing just fine in there. See, super cute, super cute. Just give him a bit more volume. I also don't put this mascara like all the way down the ends of my lashes. I just kind of work it at the top, especially this kind of mascara, because you don't really need to coat your lashes heavily with this. You just hit your ends enough. It's all good. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, how are you? It was so funny. I remember like hella long ago in high school, I did my cousin's makeup, and when I went to do an eyelash curler on her, she was so like did not want to use an eyelash curler because it scared her. But now she uses one. Which is just funny because I think there's so many people who get so nervous about eyelash curlers. And I'm like, there's literally like no way to poke your eye. If you're like pulling on your skin, then yeah, like you're doing something wrong. But that's user error. Like eyelash curlers do not hurt. They're literally meant to be on the hair and bump the hair, but there's like zero way to poke your eye with the eyelash curler. I make sure the bump is good before I put on the mascara because I don't like doing that and having the bump not look good. Here we go. There we go. I'm happy that's one thing is like I have naturally long lashes. And then Jack has pretty good lashes, so I know that all of our kids will have good lashes. I'm so interested to see, because like in the ultrasound photos, like his nose looks so freaking cute every time. And even the ultrasound tech was like, oh, he has a cute little nose. And I'm like, I kind of hope it, like when I was younger, I had a very round nose. So I just wonder like who he's gonna look like more. I know there's a lot of people that say like the first boy looks a lot like the mom and the first girl looks a lot like the dad. And that's not true in like all cases, but there's a lot of like cases that is true. And so I'm like, ugh, I want to know if he's gonna look like me or if he's gonna look like Jack more. Not that I would care either way. Like, hey, mommy, I'm so handsome. I would not be complaining. I'm just really interested to see like what he comes out looking like. I did get hella anxiety today, this morning, because we were laying in bed and like I was getting a little uncomfortable, like just laying down because like my stomach, and I was having a couple aches and pains, and in my head I was like, oh my gosh, I still got like
couple more weeks of this. And then I was like, oh my gosh, like, and then after, like, the relief is not gonna come until friggin' after giving birth. I give birth, so. And then it was like, and then after that, it's like, obviously he's gonna be here. So I'm like, I literally was having a whole little crisis. So that made me anxious. Because I was like, ooh. Cutting the inner lashes is always the hardest. But it's doable. It's doable. It's doable. I really need to get a nice coffee. I need like a nice coffee bad. Cute. Not too much, but my lashes are pretty full right now. They ain't looking too crazy or nothing. And then I'm gonna use Anywhere Caffeine. I'm gonna use Anywhere Caffeine. I hope this is not so. If I go and get an iced coffee, it needs to be really, really worth it. Like, I need a really good iced coffee because I really don't want to spend money, and I'm gonna be pissed if I go and get an iced coffee and I just spent freaking money on getting one. I'm like craving it so bad. Like, I don't think I'll be able to beat the craving, to be honest. See, this one's like normal, natural, quite cute. Without being too crazy. And I do want to use like a brown, a little tiny brown. Ugh, gotta get up though. Well, I have a gloss in there. I'll use that one. This one's one of the Fenty, like, are they called matchsticks too? I don't know what they're called. But these ones are like my favorite for a little lippy combo. And then I just put on like a little clear gloss. Oh, this one isn't a good clear gloss. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Oh, I have one in here. But it's not open. You know what? We're gonna say freaking. We're gonna put a little glossy brown on. Even though I don't really like these that much anymore. I used to, but I feel like they started drying out my lips. Un poquito. Un poco loco. Yeah. Yeah. This is cute. See? And we're done, y'all. We're done. We're done. How am me and baby doing? Baby and I are doing well. It was so funny. I had seen like a mom online and she was like, she's like, you know, I hate when people ask me how the baby's doing. This is not how I feel, by the way. I honestly don't care because I just be telling people good because, like, genuinely, it's fine. But she was like, I hate when people ask how the baby's doing because she was like, I don't know. I can't talk to him in there. I don't know how he's doing. I don't know how he's feeling. And one of the comments was like, and she was like, I felt the same way, so that's why I just started telling people we're not on a speaking basis. And I was like, girl, that's hilarious. This, by the way, is the same shade that I put on. It's just a more like waterproof one. So this is a brown I've really been loving, to be honest. TBH, I've been loving it. And then this, we got, oh no. I tried not to drop it all the way down, and I dropped it all the way down. Oh well, it's gone in the abyss of the purse. This is like one of my favorite purses. It's just always so cute. So cute. I love taking it everywhere. Never does me wrong. Always looks good. One, two, three. Oh no, my mom didn't. No, my mom didn't tune into my life. I was talking about like a mom that I've seen online. My mom's at work right now. I gotta go pick her up later because I'm taking her to the airport and I'm picking her up directly from work. If she's in my life right now, then she's not working. I'm just kidding. I don't really care if she's working or not working. That don't bother me. That's definitely rude. Why would you say that? I got him bigger. That's very rude of you. Very rude of you. Don't you know you're not supposed to comment on pregnant women's bodies? That's very rude. Wow. I need to put away my little things. Need to put away my shit. Oh. Ugh. Wrap this up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. My got to be's gonna got to go in there. And then we gotta put my little Dyson back because I used this to blow dry my hair earlier. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. Just flip flopping everywhere. Leo got sick of me. Oh, Leo! Oh, I wonder where he went. Leo. There he is. Now he's coming. Oh, hi, my buddy. Oh, hi, my precious. Oh, hi. Okay, oh, you can't see him because he's bending. You stretching? You got a big stretch going, buddy. Oh, ow. You scratched me so bad. That hurt. That hurt, Juji. That hurt, Juji. He's so funny. He's so funny. Yeah, but these are the pants I was talking about, y'all. They friggin', they literally did not fit me when Nathan first gave them to me. So I would have to put like this button through here and then loop it and grab it. Congratulations, Queen. Thank you. And now that I'm all big and fat, they fit. But actually, honestly, I don't really feel that big. I always make the jokes to Jack, like I always tell him like I'm just fat and chunky and porky. And he's always like, no, you're not. You're just pregnant. And I'm like, that's what you be saying. But I'm big fat country. But I'm just kidding. I always just say it to mess around with him. I actually don't think that. I'm only like 140 pounds right now. And typically I'm like 125, 130 if I'm eating my proteins and real good. So yeah, no, that's what I say it more because I feel like it just like fucks with him, you know? Not fucks with him.
What do you want the gender to be? Well, we know we're having a boy, so, you know. I do want a girl, but I'm okay having a boy. Like, I really don't care what the gender is. Like, that doesn't really bother me at all. But just because I come from a family of boys, like a lot of boys, I obviously wanted a girl. And that's why, like, me and Jack talked about, like, we want to have our second kid after, like, 2 years, maybe 3. I said, honestly, I was like, I might have to wait 3 years just to feel a little normal before getting pregnant again. Because, like I said, I have HG this pregnancy, and that's something that's likely to reoccur in another pregnancy. So just to have a little bit of time, 3 years might be a good deal for me. So, you know, but he was like, I'm gonna feel really bad if our next baby is not a girl. I was like, there's no reason to feel bad. I was like, if we have a girl, then we can consider stopping at 2, because we talked about having like 2 or 3 kids. I was like, now we can consider stopping at 2. I was like, but if we have a boy, then we're going to have 3 kids because I need my 3rd chance of having a girl. And he was like, well, like, I feel really bad if they're all boys. And I was like, yeah, but that's still kind of a high possibility, especially coming from my family. My mom had 4 boys and then she had me. So dun dun dun. When you're too scared to put a profile, put a face on your profile. No, real. Anyone who doesn't even put their own face up on their profile is just trying to be a hater online, for real. And you're not gonna convince me that my face doesn't look good. My face looks great. Are you kidding me? Especially right now. Like, you're not gonna convince me otherwise. You crazy. Okie dokie. What smells are we gonna go for today? I think I want to smell super good, super delicious. I want something to last. So I think we're gonna do with, guys, I'm running out of this one. I need to start putting freaking other shit on my registry like this, like stuff for me, because I want to smell all good. We're gonna put the Glossier on first. This one I feel like has been smelling pretty good on me recently. Not that it never did, but like I feel like with your hormones changing, perfume smells different on me. So I kind of like that. And I already oiled my belly today for the morning. And I do it at night too, but we already did that. So that, and then I'm gonna use the Bougie Marshmallow because this one smells so good. I'm gonna drench it in this one. And I like mixing these two. One of my old coworkers actually put me on to mixing these two because they smell fat. It was so funny. At the gym the other day, I was like sitting there, and I was like, I'm gonna be delusional. I'm gonna tell myself I can still see my abs, even though I can't. Anyone told you that you look like Megan Good? No, that's not really been a name that I've been told. Honestly, now that I have shorter hair, I don't really hear that I look like anybody. When I have my longer hair, I feel like that's when a lot more people start telling me that I look like people. Guys, I need to find a snack or something. Like, I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. I gotta put my bracelets back on too. Put my bracelets back on. But I want to go get Chick-fil-A, if I'm being honest. I'm craving Chick-fil-A and I'm craving an iced coffee. That's just that's just what's happening. That's just what's happening. I do gotta throw away my little mac and cheese though, cause I be having these in the morning when I be feeling sicko. OMG. Aw. You look like Taiesa, thank you. I think I look like myself too. Leo wants the sun. I think he wants me to go out there with him. Usually, like, Jack will go outside and get sun. Oh, that's why the friggin' gate's closed. You're like, girl, I don't need you out here. I just need the gate open. Ew, there's a jumping spider on here. Can you see it? Oh, it's gone. Okay, maybe he does want me to go with him. Y'all ignore all these because these are from the gender reveal. We just don't really drink that much, like, soda and alcohol and shit. Oh, butterfly. we don't really drink like that. So when Jack poured out the coolers, he literally just poured them out here. And they low-key been exploding. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this one exploded. See? Some of these are gonna explode. Like that one right there. You see that one? And this one. But I just stay away from them. I just stay away. Any late night cravings? Honestly, before I go to bed and in the morning, I often eat an ice cream. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but ice cream is like one of my biggest. Like, I crave a good like ice cream or like a shake or something. The daytime, like I said, iced coffee. I've been really liking iced coffee, but I don't like spending the money. Like, I'll kind of like tell Jack like I want something and then he'll get it. But like for me, like I've been like wanting to like go get stuff in the day. But honestly, like everything that I get, like even like from YouTube or like anything that I get, I literally put it like straight to my credit card. Because then if I spend the money, I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, it's a waste. Like, so I don't really be getting that much of my cravings. The other day, I did put like Old Bay seasoning on like potato wedges, and then I put buffalo sauce on it, and that was really delicious. Yesterday he wasn't moving too much, and he usually moves a lot. So I ate some Sour Patches and drank like ice cold water because they say like that helps with like movement and stuff. What else? Honestly, I feel like they slowed down so much from the first trimester. Like my first set of cravings were like really strong, and now they ain't too crazy. I think iced coffee is the biggest one right now. Like I would really kill for an iced coffee right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I feel like I'm gonna cave, and I don't want to cave. But my late nights, nah. I've been sleeping actually pretty good too. Not like amazing or nothing. Like I'm not sleeping like wonderfully, but I'll get up like one time in the night to go to the bathroom, and then sometimes, like I said, I'll eat an ice cream. Like I think ice cream is like the number one thing that I eat, to be honest. That makes me really want ice cream right now. But I need a snack on something. I'm like looking in the pantry and I'm like, what do I eat? I really want some of the bulldog noodles. I want some of these. But they're spicy. And I had really bad acid reflux yesterday, so I'm scared of having anything that's gonna be spicy. And I really shouldn't have an iced coffee for that reason, but I don't care. I want one. I want one real bad. I want one real bad. Hello. Mitch was ice cream from SF when I go to that side, maybe. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Maybe I just need to force Jack to go to San Francisco on a day. I say force him, but he likes to do stuff with me, so It's not really too much to force it. Yeah, we were up till like friggin' almost 3 a.m. last night because we watched Spider-Man. But it was an 11 o'clock showing, so we didn't get out until like 2. Then we came home, and then I had to like prepare for bed, and then it took forever, so I probably fell asleep around like 3 o'clock. And I woke up today at like 8. But sometimes I can't go back to sleep in the morning because I be aching. But it's okay. I think I'm gonna cave. And I'm gonna skip my snack and go get an iced coffee. No, but I shouldn't skip my snack. I should at least have a snack and an iced coffee. Do the right thing here. Have both a snack and iced coffee. It's just so hard. It's so hard being me. I'm just kidding. It's really not. I could have some cookies. Jack brings home these cookies sometimes from work. And those won't give me acid reflux. Or I could have some sea salt pop chips. Or I could have some sorrel. Some Lucky Charms sounds good. Some Captain Crunch kind of sounds good. I wish I had more Cocoa Pebbles because I was obsessing over some Cocoa Pebbles for a couple days. That was delicious. The cookies are really jumping out at me. Now, is that the most healthy to have cookies and iced coffee? No. But it sounds absolutely delicious, so I think I might need to do that. I literally am like looking at them and I'm like, I can make a better decision. Okay, let's see what's in the fridge. Okay, nothing that I really want in the fridge. Technically, we do have these. Oh no, but the prosciutto ones are gone. Oh no, this one's prosciutto. Heck yeah. We can do some prosciutto and some cheese. This sounds delicious. How do I open this? Oh, it's just ripped. Oh, it's not ripped. Ow. My fingers are stuck. Heck yeah. Come on. What the freaker? How the hell do you get this out? Oh. Okay, well, I ripped it anyway. We're just opening it and we're ripping it and then we're putting it in. We're gonna take the prosciutto. I'm gonna eat some of those and I don't have iced coffee. Because I need that. G. Louis. Oh, these look so delicious. Whoa, my stickies connected to some diced tomatoes. Look, Jack has some like, he gets like the mannequin heads to cut hair. And this one, he was trying to work on his scissor work. And I was like, hey, this looks like 2020 TikTok e-boys. And he wasn't on TikTok back then. So I had to show him what TikTok 2020 e-boys look like. Because tell me that is not one of them right there. And I was telling him that he did a good job. Ooh, I should move my lawn together since I'm in here. Do you see how easily I get distracted? But we gonna move some laundry over. Heck yeah. Holy moly. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. Bum, bum, bum. I hate the smell of wet clothes. Wet clothes smell so disgusting. They smell so disgusting. He's a barber. Yeah, he's going to barber school right now. Like he's giving someone a haircut right now. And then I've been saying like I'm gonna take my mom to the airport, which technically I was gonna take my mom to the airport, but I want to use his car, so he's basically just gonna go with me. So we're gonna take my mom to the airport. But yeah, right now he's in barber school and he's cutting somebody right now. So that's where he's at. Shoo! There's a fly in here. I hate being around flies. Flies are so disgusting. Oh, I drop a sock. I drop a sock. And this one, I gotta turn it inside out. I got this one from Japan, and I love this sweatshirt, but I gotta take care of it, you know? But I thrifted it in Japan. It was at a little thrift store, and I was like, yo, what? What a good find. I wanna go back to Japan so bad. We talked about doing it. Ooh, I was about to say his name. I was literally about to say his name because we already know the name that we're naming our son. And I was literally just about to spoil it. But we were talking about going to Japan like when he's like 1 or 2, depending. Okay, cool. And we got some prosciutto. Holy hecker, I barely did anything. I'm already out of breath. Stay right there. I gotta turn off this fan. I hate sitting under this fan in here. Where'd Leo go? Oh, Leo. Honestly, I don't know where he is. He's not laying where he was typically laying, but that's okay. You went to Japan. Where's the vlog? I went to Japan after me and my first ex broke up, so I was a little heartbroken in Japan, but then I got over it in Japan. Like Japan was my place of healing very fast. And so I just kind of enjoyed my time. But a lot of my pictures in my intro are from my time in Japan. Holy hecker! How the freak do you get this thing off? But yeah, so I went to Japan like a little over 2 years ago now. Guys, I'm feeling defeated already. This is why I should have stuck with the cookies. I just want some prosciutto. Let me have some prosciutto. What the heck? We're gonna use a plastic fork to open it. Nobody gonna use this. Heck yeah. Can't believe it opened like that. How to smell it. Make sure it smells good. I'm gonna have to put these in like a plastic bag after I'm done eating them because this plastic is a nightmare. Get the knife, yeah. Man. It tastes good. I'm just trying to think, what kind of cheese is this? Kind of tastes like mozzarella. Which I don't really care because I love cheese. I don't care what kind of cheese it is. I love cheese. But it's prosciutto and cheese. Yep, that's mozzarella for sure. Period. You're making me hungry. Girl, I'm making me hungry. I'm trying to eat this because I gotta justify me going and getting an iced coffee before I get real food. So I'm gonna snack on some prosciutto and cheese. And then I'm gonna go get me a nice coffee. Hopefully one that's not like $7. Because coffee is so freaking expensive. I'm already very mad that I'm spending money. But, you know. Yesterday, he was not kicking that much. And he usually is like kicking a lot. So, I ate some Sour Patches. And had some ice cold water. And then he started moving and grooving. And then when we went to the movies, he was moving and grooving. And I think that's because of the loud noise in the movies. Because when we watched Odyssey is loud as fuck. If you haven't seen Odyssey, it's really loud. And it was loud as fuck. And he was moving the whole movie. And so I kept having Jack feel. Because he was going crazy, you know. And yeah, he was like, I think the Odyssey traumatized our son. But he's just a very active baby. And I know as he's gets bigger, I'm just praying he don't be kicking me in places that be killing me. But there was like one time that we were both holding my stomach. And he freaking kicked right here. Or he like had to have been stretching or something because I literally felt him right here and right here at the same time. And I was like, whoa. And then even yesterday when we were like trying to like feel him and like get him moving a little bit, Jack was getting a little nervous. He's like, should we call your OB? Should we do this? And I was like, no, it's okay. Like, he may just be a little tired today, a little inactive today. But then he was like holding my stomach and he felt him like kick pretty hard. And he was like, oh, okay, never mind. You know, he's gonna be athletic for sure. I definitely think he will. They also say like a lot of the babies get their athletic gene from their mom. Not saying that Jack isn't athletic or nothing, that man's athletic. But I'm just not worried. Like if he gets athletic genes from me, I'm not worried. I played like every single sport and was genuinely good at everything that I picked up. So I'm not too worried about that. Delicious. These are actually really freaking good. Oh my God, best wishes for your baby. Thank you. He's gonna be a soccer player. I definitely want to put him in soccer young. I think soccer is great for footwork. That's for like every sport. And I did tell Jack, I was like, I don't want him to stay in it for a really long time. I was like, but I do want him to like tumble and do like gymnastics and stuff. I was like, because it actually is like really, really good for your kid's health to be involved in like gymnastics at a really young age. Like it helps them out a lot with their mobility. I was like, he don't need to stay in it or nothing, but just while he's like really young, like the formative years, like we're gonna put him in gymnastics and have him like tumbling and shit. So he's at the NBA. I'm gonna need some courtside tickets or Uncle John. I honestly think like his max height is gonna be like 5'11" and a half. If he pushes 6 foot, like I'm gonna be surprised. Unless he just gets a shit ton of genes from like my side of the family. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be like a good like 5'11". And then if we have a girl, she's probably gonna be around like 5'8", maybe like 5'7", you know. But he won't be able to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. That's not me shitting on his dreams for real. That's a lie. I'm not letting him play football And Jack was like, I would let him play football if he wanted to. I said, I'm not. I said, call me a crazy mama. I don't give a fuck. I said, but the head trauma is not worth it. I'm not having them play tackle. I was like, if he's young and he wants to play flag football, we can do flag football. I was like, but as much as people love to watch the sport, and I absolutely understand it, my kid will not be banging heads on a fucking field. I'm just not doing it. No way he's gonna be tall. You'll see 6'2" minimum. 6'2"? That is pretty tall. I just don't know if he's gonna hit like my brother's height. You know what I mean? Like, I don't expect him to be like short. Like, I don't think like 5'11" short or nothing. But I think he's gonna be like, if I had to guess, I think he's gonna be around like 5'11". Holy heck, these are so good. The more I eat of these, the more I'm like, they're delicious. I've been eating a lot of them. A Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich right now, though, sounds divine. And they have frosted coffees at Chick-fil-A. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna be spending a lot more money than I wanted to on food today. Because Chick-fil-A and a frosted coffee sounds delicious. Why do I do this? Actually, it's not my fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. But it's okay. It's fine. What is that? It's prosciutto and cheese. Katie, hello. I need some bread with that. We only have like regular wheat bread right now. And I don't want that with this. If I had some crackers would be pretty golden right now. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be pretty delicious. Okay, I gotta see if Leo wants to be let in. Taking a break from my sugar. Leo! Come here, buddy. Come here. I know you hear another dog or you see a cat. Come on. Okay, that's fine. You don't want to come in yet. He's got to be left out there for a little bit longer. Holy moly. Y'all, the neighbor across the street is real lucky that they talk to Jack instead of me sometimes. Because there be times that I literally park across the street because it's a literal, like, 3 cars can fit there. Keep in mind, 3 cars can fit there. So it's like the across the street neighbors, a little bit of like grass and like the pole, and then the next house. And it's enough to fit 3 cars. Truly, genuinely enough to fit 3 cars. I park in the middle sometimes because it's not under the trees, because the tree to the left of us, it be freaking dropping hella spiders on my car. And I don't want to deal with hella spiders on my car. No one wants to deal with hella spiders on my car. So I'll park behind the neighbor that's directly across the street. And the one who's freaking over next to them has complained to Jack twice and is like, can you move the car? And one time was when I was in freaking New York, and when I see my car back under the tree, it had hella spiderwebs under it, and I was like, bruh, why the fuck is my car right here? And he was like, oh, like I had to move it. And I was like, why? And he was like, oh, because the neighbors da-da-da something. And I was like, what? Like, that doesn't even make fucking sense. Like, and they don't even park a car behind me. That's the other thing. They don't even park a car behind me. Not because they can't. They just don't. They don't keep their cars there. And so I was already like, what the fuck? But then I was just like, I'm just gonna ignore it because whatever. Then there's another day and he was already irritated. I can't remember what it was about. It was like something at like the gym or like just something, like just wasn't having like the best day. And I had my car parked across the street again. And they complained and he was like, where are your keys? I need to move your car. And I was like, why? But then I'm also not trying to like make him mad. Like, you know what I mean? Like more mad than he already was. And he wasn't mad at me or nothing, but like, you know, like when someone's just having a day, like sometimes you need a little bit of time to like relax, decompress. Like he was gonna go for a walk and then they start hitting him with bullshit of like, can you move the car? And I was like, you're fucking better than me, because if they ever try to tell me to move the car, this is public freaking property. You can't tell me that I can't park on public streets just because you don't want a car there. Really irritated the fuck out of me. So I was like, they're lucky that they keep fucking talking to you, because if they ask me why I need to move, if I can move my car, I'm gonna straight up say fucking no. Like fuck no. And if you want to ask me why, whatever, I'm gonna ask you, why do I need to move my car? These streets are literally public streets. My car ain't sitting there for days. My car's not sitting there all looking like a crazy ass fucking busted ass fucking car. I literally park it on that side so that way it don't get hella spiders and shit on it. Ugh. Like, and I'm just like, they're lucky that they deal with you because you're nice enough. Sorry, y'all. My mama called me. Oh, maybe I'll sit there longer. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you want to piss me off, you want to irritate me, I'm gonna make you real mad. Because if you have my car towed, I'm fucking suing you, stupid. And y'all can't do that. We will literally go, I will take them to civil claims court. Because you is public parking. If my car don't stay there all the time, I'll be driving to my house, I'll be moving my car, I'll be doing whatever. Especially when they really don't fucking park there like that. People out there do that all the time, especially when you're at someone. Once they told me they'd call the police. I laughed and said, go for it. Exactly. Like, call the police. Or call them and tell you it's gonna get towed. It's literally public parking. I'm not blocking your driveway. There's literally enough for a third fucking car. So if you want to park in front of your house, you still have hella space. I'm literally parking in a spot that's in between the two houses. If anything, our neighbors directly across the street can be annoyed with the fact that I'm parked behind their car, because they actually park their car on the street. The other ones, the only time there's ever a fucking car there is when they have a house cleaner come and clean their house. So they're there for a couple fucking hours. And it irritates the fuck out of me, because again, you can't just be mad that someone's parking in front of your house. That's not the way that works. That's not what works. So it irritates me. So part of me wants to do it out of spite. But ever since then, Jack's been like, park in the driveway or park in my spot or whatever. But if freaking those two spots are not open, if our driveway ain't not open, or the spot right in front of the house, you better believe I'm gonna go park my car across the street. Cause like I said, they're lucky because like they complained twice, but they complained to the wrong one. They didn't complain to me. If you complain to me, we're gonna have a different issue. And like my car freaking has my little Zenitsu and my freaking Winnie the Pooh in the car. How bad do you think that car is sitting in front of your street with a freaking Winnie the Pooh in the window? Like, you're just a bunch of complainers. I don't like it. I don't like it. It boils my blood. So next time they complain, I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna say, you have to tell him that you don't know where my keys are. Because those are my keys. Just lie to them and tell them you don't know where the keys are. And what are they gonna do? Tow my car? So like I said, if they tow my car, I'm taking them to small claims court. They're gonna have to pay me because I could park my car on a public street. They're dealing with the wrong ones. What time is it for me? 12:42. You're pregnant. Yes, I'm pregnant. But yeah, that was my rant. Like back at my house, like my mom's house, we live in like a little corner, like a little whoop, you know? And when people have parties or people have visitors, like if they park even in our typical spots, we're not complaining. Our neighbor across the street, sometimes someone parks in front of their house, they don't complain. Like our little cul-de-sac, like it's not even a cul-de-sac, it's like a little curve. And we're not complaining. Like no one ever complains. Why? Because it's a public fucking street. As long as someone's not blocking our driveway, what is there to complain about? Especially when you don't park a car there. Like that's just you being mad that when you look outside the window, there's a car there. That's genuinely just you being irritated that there's something there. And that irritates me. Because why you have to be such a weirdo? Gets my blood boiling. Delicious. Guys, I want to eat more of these, but I kind of don't want to finish all of them. Because then I'm going to feel like I ate so many. But they're just so good. They're just so delicious. I live in the Bay Area, where people be crazy and complainers. I'm a complainer, but at least I don't complain about other people unnecessarily. I don't be complaining about other people. I mind my own business. It's making me mad just thinking about it. Meanwhile, my car's parked in the driveway right now. My car's like parked in the driveway and all tidy. And I'm sitting here complaining. But like I said, it's because like, and that's why I feel bad about like, Jack's mom has a nicer car than I do. Jack actually like washes his car all the fucking time. I just hose mine down in the front yard. I don't actually take it to a full ass wash all the time. Like, especially right now because I can't even wash the inside because I got hell of this shit that we need to move into the other room. So I'm like, your guys' cars are cleaner than mine right now. So they should be in the driveway. So that way they don't get hella dirty. But he doesn't like hearing them complain. And not that he gets like mad at me or anything. I literally just told him, I was like, they're lucky that they keep catching you and not me. Because if they try and tell me to move my shit, no. And I'm walking back into my house. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't need to please you. I don't know who you think you are. You're eating for 2 years as many as you want. That's what I like to hear. Thank you for that. Hey, you're so beautiful. Hello. Thank you. Walmart. It's like Walmart. Do you guys think Leo's ready to come in yet? Let's see. Oh, look at him. Little Choochie. Hi, Choochies. You want to come in yet? He's like, no, girl. He's like, no, girl, I'm good. He's like, I'm solid. He's chilling. He's chilling. Chilling like a villain. Holy moly. He's too cute, I know. I really need Hazel to migrate here, which is kind of on me. I gotta bring her here and have her be chilling for the days and have her get acclimated. Leo is the only Frenchie that I actually think is cute. I'm not a huge fan of Frenchies or bulldogs, but Leo is really cute. I think Leo cute. Every other Frenchie, I'm like, ew, they're ugly. I still fuck with all dogs. I just think certain dogs are ugly. Like Jack really wants a bulldog. I'm like, no, I don't want a bulldog. Oh, he's 3. I think Leo's almost 3. I don't know. Because Leo's not my dog. I don't know how long they've had him. Or his mom has had him. Because Leo's technically not Jack's dog either. It's his mom's dog. Leo just loves me. Like, genuinely, Leo loves me. Like, yesterday, or 2 days ago, Jack was trying to get him in the house from outside. And he's like, he's not coming in. He's just staring at me. And he was like, babe, call him. And I'm literally, like, over here, like, in the kitchen, like, where he can't even see me. And I literally just go, Leo. And I hear him sprinting through the door. And he's like, wow. He was like, I've been calling him this whole time. I knew that would work. Bugs, yeah. Bugs, definitely. I feel the same way about pugs, too. Okay, I literally got 3 more. I've been killing these. Should I have ate the whole pack? Probably not. But I can't help it. I can't help it. Like I said, it's not my fault. It's his fault. I'm blaming everything on him. Off topic, but a girl in my class is trying to steal my man. What should I do? 1, if your man is going for that, let him go. 2, if your man's not going for that, then I don't know, just like cut her off. Like, not cut her off, but like, I just don't feel like your partner should be allowing the access of someone to do that. It's a big thing for you to see the way your partner moves. Now, if it's just because you're in class and she's just like weird and extra and like weird about it, then I just notice if you just call them out on it, then it just makes a difference. You know what I mean? Like, why are you being weird? Huh? Why are you talking to my man like that? Like, if you call it out when they're actually like sitting there, then yeah, they're gonna get like weird. Because a lot of times they do it thinking that like you're not gonna say anything. Or they make some like bum ass, dumb ass fucking excuse. But as long as your man's not going for it, then you have to see how like he moves around them too. Like if he's moving like weird around them, then let it go. Because then it's not worth it. Then that's a man that just wants 2 people fighting over him, and that just ain't worth it ever. Leo honestly loved me before I ever got pregnant too. It's so funny because like when I first started coming over to Jack's, honestly, I started staying with Jack really fucking early because he didn't want me to leave, because he worked graveyard when we started dating, and then it switched and he wasn't working graveyard, and now he's back on graveyard. But when we would like hang out and stuff, like I think it was maybe like the 3rd time I came over. I think it was like maybe like the 3rd time I came over. He would just like stay. Hold on, I have to text him back real quick. Okay, sorry. I was texting Jack back. But yeah, he literally told me to stay after like the 3rd freaking day. And this is after like we had already been like talking for a while. Like it wasn't like we just hung out for the first time and then I was just like staying here. But he was like stay and I'll be back in the morning. And I was like, okay. So then I basically was just staying here, and this was like before. This was not before. This was after. I was like, was this before we started dating? But no, it wasn't. Like, we... I'm like trying to think of the timeline. I can't remember. Because literally all just happened so fast. Like, we started talking. We were talking for like a couple months. And kind of in like our second month of talking, like we kind of knew like, okay, like I'd rather this be like an exclusive type of thing, because there's a night that like I went out with one of my girlfriends and I was letting him know like there were like certain people that I was like, okay, I'm gonna like in a specific bar. It's a specific bar. There's a lot of like weirdos and guys that will literally not take no. So I end up giving, what I would do is like give a fake number and just change the last number. And then if they try to text me and they're like, oh, see if it went through, and then it doesn't go through. And I'd be like, oh, like maybe it'll come through later, or like some shit. If they don't listen to that, then I just end up being like, oh, I fucked up on the number. So I had texted him afterwards and I told him, I was like, hey, like, just want to be transparent. Like, I did this, but I'm not like gonna keep it. Like, I literally told him like, I'm not gonna keep any of these, but I wanted to be transparent because it's like, I don't know, I just didn't feel good. Like, I'm not a person that be lying like when I talk to people. Like, if I am talking to someone and like I'm like actually really interested in you, I'm not gonna like lie to you. And so I basically like told him like that, and it made him like a little nervous and like whatever, which I understand it. Like, I told him like like it's valid. I was like, I'm just one of those people that I'm gonna tell you like I did this, and I literally like deleted everything afterwards. But like after that night, like we kind of just like talked about it. He's like, you know, like I'm like, I can't be mad or I can't be upset or anything because we didn't talk about like being exclusive or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I was like, me telling you that wasn't me telling you like I'm gonna talk to other people. It was just a factor of like being transparent of like I did this, you know what I mean? And I'm not one of those people like, even as like a girlfriend, a partner, anything, you can go through my phone, you like, you could do whatever. You don't have to, like, you can, like he knows my passwords, he knows all the other shit. And not because it's like I sit there and I fucking like, I'm like, oh, here, have all my stuff. It's just like I really don't give a fuck. Like, if there was ever a day that he's like, can I see your phone? I'm gonna be like, yeah. Like, it just, because I don't hide anything. So that, but after that day, he was kind of just like, it made me realize like I want to be like exclusively with you. And he was like, and I was like planning on like asking you to be my girlfriend and stuff like that. So he's like, obviously I didn't want to like tell you that, but like now I'm at the point like I want to tell you that. And so then it was like, yeah, like that's totally fine. So basically we had like that whole conversation. Then we started dating afterwards. And then I basically was like moved in. So it basically was just like very, very like not fast, but like me like staying with him was fast. But that's because like I said, he worked graveyard, so we'd spend the time together in the day, and then at nighttime like I'm literally just asleep. Like the times I literally didn't see him is like my bedtime, like I'm going to bed and I'm going to sleep. So he's like, when you wake up, like I'll be home, so just stay. So I was like, okay. And basically we've been living together ever since. And so basically like I remember too, like when I would stop back at my house to grab some clothes, my mom was like, so you don't live here no more? And I was like, not really. Yeah, like I just, and she didn't really care. She was just kind of like making like a joke of it and whatever. And then even his mom like came in one night, like while he was at work, like hella late, because she came out from like a night out or something, and she made like a joke with me. She's like, so do you live here now? And I was like, I genuinely wholeheartedly, like I did not even fucking lie to her. I was like, I wholeheartedly thought Jack told you like he wanted me to stay here, like that I was staying here. And he was like, she was like, no, he didn't talk to me about it. But she was like, I don't care. Like, cause he pays rent. Like, you know, like he pays all his shit. Like he pays to be here. Like, it's not like, it's just like, he's just living and all of a sudden like brought his girlfriend in. She's like, no, I don't care. She's like, I don't care. Like that, whatever. And she told me this like really early on. And she's like, you make my son so happy. Like, I've never seen him like this before. It's so good. Like, I'm so happy that he's with a partner that cares and da da da. Like, and whatever. And so like, she basically was just like, basically saying that she'd like to have me here. Like, it wasn't anything bad. She was just making a joke with me. And I was like, okay. Like, as long as you don't care. I was like, I really thought you knew, but you know, she didn't. And so that's where like I apologize. She's like, you don't need to apologize. But now here we are. Dun dun dun. You need deep down he's gonna be there forever. Oh, that's the thing. Like, I literally told myself, like, while I was single, like, I would go on dates, I'd go out with people, I was like trying to get to know people, but I literally told myself, I was like, I'm not getting into a relationship and having a boyfriend unless that person is my husband. Like, that's gonna be my husband, that's gonna be my man forever. That's the only way I'm gonna get into a relationship with somebody. And basically, like, genuinely, I just had never, like, with me and him, like, the way that when we first started going out and we first started talking, like, I just had never had conversations with somebody like that and just had it feel so, like, good. Like, I talked about a lot, like, we both kind of, like, talked about, like, a lot of things that affected us, like past shit that like maybe like made us feel some type of way. It was just very transparent without feeling like a trauma dump, because I've been around people that have, like, they just like trauma dump on you, and that was not the vibe of us, like, at all. Like, we can tell that like we were very much like in like a new place of growth as people, and so it felt really good. And so that's where like afterwards, like, I knew like dating him, I was like, oh yeah, I can be with him forever. Like, I'm gonna be with him forever. Like, it was one of those things that it was, I wasn't scared at all, like, getting into a relationship with him in the slightest. Unless you want to marry them, same. Exactly. Like, and because I told myself, I was like, there's really no point in me getting into a relationship if I don't see myself marrying you. Like, I can go out with people and I can do like, you know, I could like be around people and go out with my friends and just have fun without like taking shit seriously. Because if you're like a fuck ass fucking dumbass fucking bitch, like, why the hell would I like be serious with you? Or like if someone like, and that's the other thing too, is like people who get into like situationships, it's like I can't even allow myself to get into a situationship because like if you, it's very clear if someone doesn't want to be with you, or if someone's like keeping you on a back burner or like whatever. So it's like, you know, like, I don't know how people really get into them, to be honest, because it's like you have all the power to dip or you have all the power to leave. Like, if someone don't want to be with you, it's very evident in my eyes that someone doesn't want to be with you. So with him, like I said, it was just very, like, we really took our time getting to know each other. Like, we went out on movie dates and then we would talk in the car till like fucking 3-4 a.m. and then go home. He would drop me off. And one of the things that like I really knew, like I was like, okay, like, I really like him, was I got sick and I was feeling really bad. Like, it was a pretty bad cold and I was not feeling good. And he ended up door dashing me like 2 different types of like cough drops, a couple things of like food. Like, he literally like just got me like a bunch of stuff while I was sick. And I was like, man, I was like, even in my long ass fucking relationship, like, I literally would have to fucking ask him to get shit and whatever. And so to see like someone that like I wasn't even like with yet, like, be really helpful and like helping like take care of me, made me feel like really good. And I was like, wow, that was really kind of him. After I was in the headspace where I wasn't going to give up any more time, money, or energy to someone who doesn't want me for life. No, real. He brought you soup, literally. Yeah, like, he basically, like, he literally just helped, like, and he was like, if you need anything else, like, let me know. Like, I am gonna head to work, but I can always like send something or whatever. And so, yeah, he was super sweet. And so that was like one thing that I was like, oh, that made me feel so good. And yeah, he's literally like, even now, like, being pregnant, like, he's always like cleaning, he's always cooking, like, he's always like, he literally does like everything. And like, I like make a joke with him sometimes because sometimes I'll just be like in a mood, like, it's not my fault, like, I'm freaking growing a human. And I'm not in a mood. Like, I think he was really nervous in the beginning of pregnancy because he's seen, like, a lot of guys say, like, oh, like, my wife hates me or my girlfriend hates me or da-da-da, whatever. And I was like, love, I don't hate you. I just want to be around you all the time. Like, that's not, like, I'm the opposite. Like, I'm not, like, I'm just, like, extra clingy. Like, I want to be around him all the time. Like, I already did want to be around him all the time, but being pregnant, I'm, like, extra clingy and I want to be around him all the time. And so I think he was nervous at first because he's seen other people say, like, oh, my girlfriend hates me or whatever. But then he realized, like, that's not the case. And so, like, I told him, because, like, in the beginning I felt really bad because I, like, wasn't doing any laundry. Sometimes I'd, like, do the dishes. But then, like, literally, like, when you're pregnant, like, all the smells and all the shit. And then plus I had HG and I was super fucking tired in the beginning. He was just like, don't worry about it, like, da-da-da, whatever. And even now, like, he cooks his meals. He cooks my meals. Especially because he, like, wants to eat good and he eats really clean himself. So he be making shit for me. And it's just like, wow, it's very helpful. But then I told him, I was like, I feel really lazy. And then there was one day that I was just like, ugh. Like, I was sitting there and we were laying down and I was just like, ugh, ugh. And he's like, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, nothing's wrong. And then he was like, then what? And I was like, I was just like, I just want to complain. And he was like, what do you want to complain about? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I have nothing to complain about. I was sitting there, like, complaining about having nothing to complain about. And he was like, okay, well, when you find out what you want to complain about, just let me know. And it's just funny. Because he already knows, like, I don't, like, really, like, mean it. I just be sitting there, like, making noises and grunting and being like, ugh. But it's literally not even directed at him. It's literally just because I'm just sitting there, like, you know. When I was pregnant, I was up his ass, but literally the smell of his skin made me sick. That's like him after he smokes. After he smokes, I'm like, you need to go scrub your face. Like, your whole face. Like, I need you to get in your nostrils. I need you to get floss, be brushing your teeth, and, like, fucking mouthwash too, because I could not. Like, the smoke smell, like, lingers. And he, like, and that's the other thing. Jack brushes his teeth, like, 3 fucking times a day because he'll, like, take naps because obviously he's, like, working graveyard. Anytime he falls asleep, like, he can literally fall asleep, wake up for a period, we come back home and he falls asleep again. He's going to brush his teeth the minute he gets up and the minute he gets up the next time. Like, does not matter how many times, like, if he falls asleep, he's brushing his teeth when he gets up because he personally is like, I need to. Like, if I fall asleep, I need to brush my teeth. And so, like, that's already a good thing. So it's not like he, like, has bad breath. It's not like it smell like he literally smells so good. Like, I love smelling him. And he gets, like, not weirded out, but he does it to me too. But, like, I'll literally, like, smell his armpits because I, like, love the way he smells. Like, he does not smell bad at all. And so, like, everything smells so fine. But it's like the minute he smokes, that smoke smell, especially because it will sit, like, right here on him. And I think it's because, like, his mustache too, like, I can smell it. And so there's been times that he literally will go, like, scrub his face, like, clean out his nose. He'll put even, like, a little bit of, like, lotion on his face. That way it doesn't smell. And if I could smell it in the slightest, I'm like, I need you to go scrub some more. And he's like, okay. And I was like, it's because I want to kiss you. And I want to do all this, but I can't because that smell, like, can't do it. Complaining about no complaints. I know, that's literally what it is. But like I said, he doesn't take it any sort of way. He literally always just makes a joke and he's like, well, let me know when you find something to complain about. I'm like, okay, I will. Water birth? No, I'm gonna be giving birth in a hospital. Honestly, I think Leo wants to come in now. He's grunting a little bit. Yeah. Look at dude. He's like, I'm ready to come in. Hey. Yeah. So that's really the only thing though. And like I said, me just wanting to complain, but he doesn't care about that. That don't bother him. So, and he literally always, like, does, like, if I ever need anything, or if I'm like, oh, I want this, or if I lay down and I'm like, oh, I want an ice cream, but I didn't get an ice cream, he'll, like, go and get me an ice cream. Like, Like, he literally always gets up and gets me everything that I need. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Around this community is very friendly, so we don't really even use our powers. Yeah, no, that's really true. It's honestly only when the lives get on like that weird side of YouTube, which always happens like at some points, but then they get bored and then they move on. You know what I mean? So, where the pool at? Oh, I wish. You're so pretty. Thank you. I'm not trying to be weird or creepy, but you're so beautiful. You look so pretty. Oh, thank you. This girl thinks she's all that. I don't know where you get that from, but I do love myself. What is there to hate about me? Why would I unnecessarily hate myself? I think I'm pretty. I think I take care of myself very well. I'm very happy in life. There's really nothing to complain about. If I'm trying to complain, like, I'll let you know that I'm trying to complain, but I don't think anyone should hate themselves. Personally. I know, we said the bad side of YouTube and they all started coming up. Or the weird side of YouTube. I would never want to go to space. Yeah, there is a difference between self-love and being conceited. But a lot of time, people who have self-love, to people who don't have self-love, they get called conceited. So, and wholeheartedly, I don't give a fuck if anyone thinks I'm conceited. Like, genuinely. Because who does that affect? That doesn't affect me. I'm still going to be living the same way that I'm living. You're the one that's going to be mad that you think I'm conceited. So that sounds like a you problem more than a me problem. Because like I said, I like myself. So you're smart, you're entrepreneurial, you have a beautiful family. Literally can't find one thing, to be honest. Thank you. Wait, are you pregnant? Yeah, I'm pregnant. How many weeks? I'm 21 weeks. You said you are beautiful. Thank you. Is it a boy or a girl? It's a boy. He's a boy. He'd be moving in here a lot too. It's obviously that she's pregnant. Yeah. You're having a trans baby? I don't know if that's... I don't think that's how it works. Yeah. I'm having a boy. My man was so excited when I was a boy. He honestly didn't care. Because he was like prepping himself to be a girl dad. Because he was like, when I think about it, like, I don't know how to do a girl's hair. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. So he was like watching like videos and stuff just in case it was a girl. But then it was a boy. And I knew he wanted a boy first, which is like not uncommon. Like there's a lot of men that want a boy first. And for me, I just never doubted that I was a boy, like from the beginning. Because one, I come from a family of like basically all boys. So I just figured it was going to be a boy. Hard to put on clothes? Yes and no. Like it's not hard to put on clothes, but clothes just don't be fitting anymore. Like these, I've worn these before because my friend Nathan gave them to me. So they were like his size and they were too big. So I used to have to put the belt loop through this and then wrap it around my waist. But now it literally fits with like no friggin' room on it. So, but that's the thing is like, I don't even feel hella big. Like I be joking around with my man just because I know he like, it's like a simple form of rage bait, but it's not like rage baiting him because he never gets like really like mad. But I'd be sitting there and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so fat, or oh my gosh, I look like this, or I'd be calling myself a porky loaf, and he's like, you're not a porky loaf, like you're just pregnant, like you're just pregnant, you're just pregnant. I just think it's so funny. Would I support my kid if they were gay or trans? Hell yeah. My kids, like I said, if my kid is gay, my goal is that my kid doesn't feel like they need to come out to me. As long as they are living their lives like being themselves and genuinely who the fuck they're comfortable as, you don't owe me an explanation of anything. Like, I don't want my kid to feel like if they want to date a guy, if they want to date a girl, same way straight people don't have to come out. I don't want my kid to have to feel like they have to come out. Like, you don't need to justify that shit to me. As long as you are being like who you are, then it is what it is. Like, that's just the way that it is. Like, I don't want that. Like, I would genuinely feel bad if my kid felt like they had to come out to us. And like, me and Jack have talked about that, and he's like, yeah, he's like, I don't want them to feel like they have to do anything like that. Because as long as, because at the end of the day, you just want someone who's going to love your kid. Like, if they're in a bad relationship, it doesn't matter if they're gay or straight. They're in a bad relationship, like, help them out with that. But damn, that's crazy, Katie. Exactly, preach. Yes, like, yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. I just think it's like I said, I genuinely would feel bad as a parent. Like, if my kid ever felt like they needed to tell us that. It's like, be you, babe, be you. Are you gonna homeschool them or not? I want to, and not even just, I want like, for a couple reasons. Realistically, I don't know if that's gonna be the case. But that's my goal. That's genuinely my goal. But if I don't feel like I can do a sufficient job, then I do think that a combination of me working with them at home and then sending them to school will be good. But if I'm able to, I want to, because especially with literacy rates and the way there's a lot of poor parenting right now. And again, that's a product of like our economy. Like, a lot of parents are out of the house, a lot of parents are working, a lot of parents have 2 jobs, so they don't get to spend time with their kids. But with that being said, not spending time with your kids is you're not educating your kids. You're also sometimes like neglecting on teaching how your kids how to be in public. You're not paying as much attention to them in school. So a lot of teachers, and I have friends that are teachers who attest to this, like, it's basically more of like a daycare now at school, and that goes even up into like high school. So I don't want my kid to be in that environment that's not really a learning environment anymore, and it's more about correcting other kids' behaviors. And I want as long as my kids know like the value of education, like, you can genuinely be educating yourself. And I mean, like, I want them to know how to look up academic sources and peer-reviewed articles and shit that's gonna be genuinely like real shit, not just hop online and go on Google and look this up, because there's so much on the internet. And then there's also teaching your kids media literacy, which is really important nowadays, especially with a lot of social media and a lot of shit going on. Like, we had to like learn media literacy as social media was coming out and as it's developing. Like, we are of that generation that sees it change from the very beginning, whereas like our kids now are going to be on platforms that have been developed for over 10 years, 15 years. So, it's just, I don't want I just want to make sure that they understand the value of education and our learning. You know, here's you're gonna create some powerhouse children, period. Honestly, like, a lot of my friends, like, that's one thing that I always tell my friends, like, and the reason why I'm so grateful for them is my friends never hide from the factor of how much like they believe in me as a person. Like they always be telling me like, "Oh, I just love your mindset, like you're really articulate, like I love the way that you say things." Like none of my friends are ever worried about me being a mom. Like that's like one thing that they've been like saying is like, I have like no doubts that you're gonna be a good mom. But it's also just like they just know me so well, and they always like speak life into me and like everything. So some kids are addicted to 6-7, so they can't even calculate saying. Yeah, without it, yeah. Honestly, yeah. I'm not, that's one thing that I told Jack. I said with math, like you're probably gonna have to take over, or we're gonna have to send him to his uncle's house, because my brother Peyton, he's an engineer and he's really good at math, and he used to help me with math. And I think that was kind of part of, like, I always felt like I had like a bit of like a learning disability when it came to math, because I'm not a formula person. That's never been how I function. So we might have to send him to his uncle's house to deal with math. So holy fuck. That's crazy, Katie. Yeah, you definitely should have sued. Yeah, I have an online doula right now, and we can like contact her at any time, and that's been really good because I don't really want someone there with me. And like she works with like Jack too, so it is like preparing. But no matter what, like I said, I'm just more scared of like postpartum, to be honest. But yeah. But okay, I am going to go because I need to get some food and a nice coffee, even though I ate all these. But I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for chatting with me. Like I said, I'm trying to go live a little bit more, but I get tired sometimes. But I've been posting videos, 2 videos. So if you want to go watch those, you can. But I will try and go live more. I just need to find the energy. But bear with me. But I love y'all. And I will see you guys soon. So